History. We love it as sneakerheads. We can't get enough of it. We love all the classic shoes that Mike wore in his career. All the LeBrons, the KDs, the Kobes. We love a good backstory. We love a little bit of history tied into our sneakers. Now this shoe in particular, it's got a rich history, but it's not being beloved by a lot of sneakerheads. I think with this younger generation and this new wave of sneakerheads, they just don't really appreciate this gem. But overall, that doesn't make this shoe any less fire. Without further ado, we're talking about the Melo 12 joints. Sorry if my voice is a little off. I feel like I'm getting a little bit under the weather, which is crazy because it's almost June and I'm wearing a hoodie. It's like 50 degrees here in Illinois. Anyway, besides the point, let's talk about the box here. Let's talk about some cardboard together. Standard Jordan 12 box, literally nothing really to go over here at all. Just your classic OG style box. Here's the size tag for y'all. Do what you gotta do. Pause the video if necessary. Of course, we're gonna crack open the lid here and we're gonna check out the sneakers themselves. Of course, you got your brown paper lunch pail, lunch box, whatever, bag, tissue paper, white tissue paper underneath, and you got the sneakers. Sheesh, they're fresh, they are fresh. The main attraction, the Melo 12s, yes sir, yes sirree. These are very cleansed in my humble opinion. I'm really digging the materials, very soft plush leather, nice faux snake skin or lizard skin, whatever you want to call it, around that mudguard area. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about the outsole. Traditional Jordan 12 outsole, nothing too crazy here at all. White traction pads with a carbon fiber shank right in the middle. White Jumpman on the toe there, creeping over the sneaker. Majority of the midsole is that nugget blue midsole. Of course, nugget blue, referring to Melo's days when he was with the Nuggets. I know the uniforms kind of changed now and the colors kind of changed in the modern day NBA, but back in the day, peep the highlights in the background. You can see the Nuggets. That was their unis, if you didn't know. Now you know. So of course, the shoe pays direct homage to Melo's Nuggets days, and that's very apparent on the sneaker. Matter of fact, I believe this was a PE2, and then it released in 2004, and now 21 years later is re-releasing, which is crazy. Some might call it a lazy retro, or you might call it the comeback of a classic, I don't know. But let's talk about materials, like I said, very soft leather around this mudguard or toe box area, all throughout that Japanese sunrise around this silhouette. Super awesome plush leather. Nugget blue on the Jumpman here on the tongue. And of course, you got 2-3 written down the tongue in that same nugget blue. As of course, the sock liner, very nice, very premium feeling. Well, maybe not premium feeling, but very nice for a Jordan product. Well, it's pretty typical. I'm kind of glazing the shoe a little bit. Pretty typical for a Jordan product, but you got that nugget blue still apparent. Jordan, quality inspired by the greatest player of all time on the booty of the sneaker, as well as 23. Of course, you got a Jumpman right in the back heel tab too. This pull tab, if you will. Like I mentioned, overall, I think the younger generation, newer sneakerheads aren't gonna really appreciate it, but all my OGs out there, I think y'all will really like this shoe, especially for what they're going for right now. In the aftermarket, they're way below retail, which indicates that these are gonna hit outlets momentarily. Now, I believe they kind of sold out in bigger sizes on the sneakers app, but sneakers is always the first to go. If sneakers is your only go-to, you gotta expand your horizons a little bit. Check your local Foot Locker, check your Finish Line. I'm sure you'll find a pair laying around, or just be patient, or go the aftermarket route. Save yourself a couple bones. You might as well. I mean, I wouldn't be too worried about fakes with these, but that's just my opinion. If you could save 20, 30 bucks going the aftermarket route, that's a no-brainer in my opinion, because these came up to like $216 after tax. Overall though, I love the 12s. I think the 12s is such a fire silhouette. They fit true to size, by the way. Go true to size and you'll be straight. They wear like a boot. They wear kind of clunky, but for the winter time, the fall season, these are fire. But this colorway though, nice summer colorway for sure, no doubt. Overall though, man, I really like these. I'm digging them. But I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on the Melo 12s in the comment section down below. Drop everything you're thinking about this shoe. Did you pass on it? Do you really not care? Are you one of those youngsters? I'm not even that old, I don't know why I'm saying that, but are you one of the newer sneakerheads that don't really appreciate it? I mean, I was around obviously when the shoe originally dropped, but I wasn't that heavy into sneakers, but I do appreciate the history that went into the shoe. Again, all comments, thoughts, and opinions in the comment section down below. I apologize for my voice again. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. I appreciate it. You're a real one. Drop my signature 300 emoji, signature, whatever, in the comment section if you stayed all the way to the end of this video. Of course, your boy's got more content on the way. But until next video, peace.